to know?
All right, I just would like to let the people know the background as to why we have spearheaded this initiative. When this started about 2 years ago, 77% of third graders were not reading on third grade level. And as the president or chairman of the Children's Policy Council for Macon County in my position as juvenile court judge, I accepted the challenge from the state to be awarded a $20,000 grant so that we could come up with initiatives from the community aspect to attack this war and improve the reading proficiency of our children. The last data I got, we were at 74%, but it may be even lower than that since the pandemic came into place. But what we are here to do is to improve the reading proficiency of our children from birth to third grade specifically. But we're not going to limit to books to go into just to the third graders, but to all of the children in Macon County, because reading is fundamental.
And what say ye, Ms. Proactive Superintendent?
Literacy is the backbone for our community's strength, and so everyone must read. Mothers, fathers, grandmothers, because that transcends to our children. So when Judge Biggers contacted me about our efforts to promote literacy in the community, we joined as partners, and one of our strategies is to put bookmobiles, literacy centers in every community. And these literacy centers will be hubs in their communities to deliver books, to be Wi-Fi connected, to leave books for teachers and instructors to get off to do lessons in communities. It is really going to be a game changer, and we're very excited about it because it is a countywide partnership with everyone joining in to attack literacy so that we are reading across all of Macon County.
So that we can attack, I think this is a war on illiteracy among our young children, and we're going to focus on from birth up through 5th grade and beyond. But if you see these buses behind me, we have a blue one that's going to go to the Notasulga area. We have this lavender one that's going to go to Tuskegee area. And we have the green one that's going to go to the Shorter area. So we're going to retrofit. We're here today to look at the buses, inspect them to see how we can remove the seats. We're going to retrofit them for a bookmobile. They're going to be repainted with graphics on the outside. It's going to have music also coming from the buses. We want it to be like the old ice cream trucks. When the kids hear the music, they say the bookmobile, the reading mobile is here. We don't want to just give books like a library for them to read and bring back. We want to give them books to keep, to read. And this $1,000, along with the $20,000 grant that we got from the state, as well as other donations we expect to receive, we're going to have this initiative in place, hopefully before, by the 1st of the year, January. And we're going to see our numbers go down. We're going to change the culture. Reading and education is beyond the school walls of the school system, but also in the homes with our parents reading to our children so that our literacy rate will be, our children will be proficient instead of not proficient in reading. So we want to thank everybody that's here, and we really appreciate it. It's going to go to good use.
Thank you.
And we'll keep you informed.
Good. And I would like to introduce my staff and the members. Ms. Jan Fountain is our secretary. Mr. Al Moore is our treasurer. Mr. Dominguez Hurry is a great member, and I am the president of Barrett School Museum.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you also see with us this afternoon, we have Mr. Curtis Calhoun. He's a contractor, and he's going to be looking at the buses right now to see how we can retrofit it for a bookmobile. And we have Dr. Carla Bell from Tuskegee University, her department of architecture. Her students are also going to work with us to make this whole initiative a reality. And I want to thank them for being here as well.
Thank you.
But this couldn't be possible without Dr. Brooks and them surplus buses that she gave us.
Very good. Go ahead. Okay, I believe that the reading initiative is a project that should be undertaken all over the country, because if these kids don't know how to read, there's a lot of subjects within the schoolwork that they won't be able to do. The reading levels have gone down so much, and I think that it's at a critical point now where we really have to think very hard and long about the initiatives that we need to bring these scores up. The reason why Harrisburg is willing to contribute to these initiatives is because that was the mission of Hasbro School, which was founded in 1903 in order to give kids in the neighborhood a place to learn. So this mission is something that's ongoing for over 100 and some years. Our dedication to education, our dedication to the community, and our dedication to making the initiatives of these kids and their learning abilities stay strong and high. I understand that some of the math scores have gone down also, but we have to look at raising the entire level of reading, writing, and arithmetic, which was a goal of Harrisburg in the beginning. So that's why we initially gave the challenge that I would like is to have each organization in Macon County challenge of $1,000 check to this cause initiative for the Children's Matter Incorporated so that they can get this initiative started.
Okay, and what say you, Ms. Secretary?
Well, as Mr. Fountain said, it's all about education, and we have to start from when they're little, as soon as they can understand and comprehend in order to succeed in life. And Harrisburg is there to do whatever we can do to support education, and especially reading. If you can't read, you won't be able to succeed.
Absolutely. Mr. Treasurer?
Yes, my request is from all those, not just from the organizations here in Tuskegee, Macon County, but for all those that lived here, went to school here, got their education, have moved forward now to become successful in life. We want them to also contribute to the cause, because if you can't read, you can't travel. You don't know which way to go if you can't read. You get on the highway, if it's an exit here, if you don't know reading, you get lost. You'll be lost. So reading is very, 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 reading, writing, and arithmetic is very important. So this is a challenge the superintendent and Judge Biggins put before us, and we are spreading it to the rest of the community in the world. Not just Tuskegee, Macon County. We want people that went to school here, this is their home base. And if they're successful, if they can have other organizations, AKAs, Delta, everybody. We're not just focusing on just local. We want to go worldwide with this school thing and a donation to help us get started and move forward.
And Mr. President, what do you think about the superintendent producing these buses for this project?
Well, we've got a superintendent that has been in her own right a champion for getting every initiative that she can to support the schools. So her allowing the buses to be used for this initiative shouldn't be looked upon as something new, because she's always been in the forefront of making sure that education is a priority for the kids at Macon County and in our high schools. So her supplying the material and the buses is not anything new. So we need to sit back and applaud her for her accomplishments and all those things that she's done in the past, and hopefully those things that she'll do in the future.